Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Chameleon Girl Gina. And today, as you guys can see by the title, we're going to go ahead and cook some filet mignon. This is the best steak that you're going to buy. It's about 1 inch thick is how it should be cut. And sometime when you see that a tenderloin is on sale at your grocer or, you know, your butcher, you can have him go ahead and cut it into filet mignon steaks, okay? Creme de la creme. But you're going to cook this about the same way that you would cook a, what am I trying to say? Any other steak, like a ribeye, will compare it to. You're going to cook it the same way. You do not want to mess up a filet mignon by adding anything other than salt and pepper. That's my opinion, but I'm going to stand by it. You want to add a bunch of fresh, cracked pepper. And you want it to be coarse. You want that pepper coarse. And then, as you guys can see, the salt on there, you want it only in the middle. You don't want to go to the ends. The ends are thinner and they will be salty quick. So, you want to have your butter going. This is about 2 pats of butter for the 4 filet mignon steaks, and season them to your taste. You want to wait until your butter gets brown, but not black, because it's going to naturally brown your meat. You want to take your filet mignon and you want to place it into your skillet. And you want to leave it there. You want to leave these bad boys on there. If you want it like more on the medium side of well, I'm not doing them all like that, guys, but I'm gonna do some like medium well. So in order to achieve that, and I'm all over the place because it's just me right now, but you hear with me, y'all do. In order to achieve that, you want to cook them for about 6 minutes on that first side until it gets brown, going up halfway up the side. And I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. Once I'm where I want to be. You want to have a pretty high heat. I started out at about 5. And then I went down to about 4. Because once cast iron gets hot and it stays on the burner, it's just going to get hotter and hotter and hotter. I only like to do this in a cast iron skillet. But we're going to we're going to turn it up a little bit. We're going to go back. Medium heat. Because this cast iron is hotter than a regular skillet. If you don't have a cast iron and you're doing this in a regular skillet, put it all the way to about 6. Okay? So I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you guys where I want this to be before I flip it. I want you to see that it's raw all around the sides. Once I go to flip it, I'm going to show you the difference between now and then. See that? Okay, guys, so here's where we're at. I wish I could, there wasn't that like smoke coming off there. But anyway, what we're going to do, we have already flipped this filet. This is the one that I told you to pay close attention to. I just flipped it and I forgot to pick up and record. But anyway, you see how it turned brown on the outside of it? Instead of it being fleshly and, you know, stuff like that. Filet mignon, though. I'm telling you guys, do not mess it up by trying to make it extra special, well done and stuff. I'm going to flip this one now. Next. It has so far been 6 minutes since I showed you guys that I was going to go ahead and cook it, you know, on medium heat. Now I have turned it down to about a little, let's see, we're going back to 4. We're going back almost to medium heat, but we're just going to be right at 4 because by now this cast iron skillet, and then with the butter, it is hot. And so we're going to go ahead and flip this next one. This is what you want your meat to look like right now. I'm only going to do one of these at medium. But we're going to go ahead and flip it. I want yours to look just like that. That is where you should have it looking. And another thing that is so important to know is that you do not want to take your eyes off of this meat. Keep your eyes on it, okay? Okay, guys, so we're going to pull out our fillet. The one that we're going to pull out is this one right here, because we're going to go ahead and allow her to rest. Now, I want you guys to see that is not fleshy. Now, over, like right on that little tip right there, you don't want to ever take nothing and press on your steak. You're going to press the juices right out. So I want you to pay attention how I'm going to ever so gently pick it up. I'm going to look on the opposite side of her. Now, I feel like that one is going to be about, well, she's going to be medium. So we're going to get you guys, we're going to let, wait a minute, you got to be so gentle. You're taking care, you're going to be taking care of your filet mignon like you're going to take care of your newborn baby. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to take, if you want medium, then you have now cooked this for a total of 10 minutes. You want medium to well, you're going another 2 minutes for a total of 12 minutes. That is it. This time, you want to make sure your heat is at about medium. You want to go back up. So during the cooking process of your filet, you want to be up and down on that heat to make sure that this does not burn your $100 up for this 4 pieces of meat. Okay, guys, so the time is up on one of them. This one, you know how like sometimes the burner's over a little bit? So that one, we're going to let go for another minute maybe. But this one right here, see that one? I'm picking it up. I'm holding it like my newborn with love. And then, okay, now my kids are saying that they just want theirs at medium. So we're going to do a couple at medium. Now that one, the reason why this one, that's why you watch this kind of meat, is because this one back here was where it just got hotter. I guess the court has set up like that. The burner, you know, they're never just perfectly even. People say gas stoves are better, and that's maybe one of the reasons why. But this one, this is the one that's going to be more on the medium side. And we're going to gently pick this one up. Now, this one is bigger, but we got to be careful with that. We don't want that juice coming out. We want these to be perfect. These fillets, they are still cooking at this point. You can hear them. You can hear a little bit of a sizzle in your fillet still. But you got to let it rest, and that's the hardest thing. But it has to rest for at least 5 minutes. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to show you a couple of these filet mignon. We're going to start with the one. This is 12 minutes, okay? This is the most well done out of these on this plate, okay? I'm not going to cut every one, but I want to show you guys if you want yours at more on the well side of medium, here you go. There is your medium well, perfectly cooked filet mignon. This here is too done for me, but it's gonna be good. Matter of fact, you know what? Forget this. I'm looking rough, but anyway, we just gonna have to taste this because I'm sorry. I'm a steak eater. I'm like, it's like that. So anyway, this is what you're going to be at. I mean, Thank y'all for watching. God bless.